What's going on, you guys? The Demigod back on Demigod ENT, bringing you another episode reaction for Wednesday on Netflix, aka the Wednesday Addams Family spinoff. And of course, I'm bringing you guys this after we reacted to episode 1, which you guys showed a ton of love and support for. You can check out my reaction and review for episode 1 of the Wednesday show right here, and go see what I had to say there in that video, so you can know how these types of videos work. And as you guys already know, if you want to see more of these videos on my channel, if you want to see me cover this series more on my channel, just show some love to the video, hit the like button so I know you guys want to see more, and hit subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. Full episode reaction will be up on Patreon right there, and it'll be linked in the description also. And with that being said, guys, I got the description pulled up for episode 2 right here. So by the way, episode 2 is titled "Woe is the Loneliest Number," and the description goes: the sheriff questions Wednesday about the night's strange happenings. Later, Wednesday faces off against a fierce rival in the cutthroat Cup race. So that sheriff that she had a run-in with episode 1, I suppose he's going to be, you know, causing some problems here with that crazy event that took place at the end of episode 1. And without further ado, guys, I'm excited for this series. I'm excited to get into this episode. Let's see what they got for us here in this series. Let's get into this. Let's go.
The story's about to take a dark turn.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Usually I love dark turns. How could you miss a dead body?
Because it wasn't there. No footprints, no blood, no sign of a struggle, nothing, nada. My search party looked all right.
Did she report it to the authorities?
They're seeing eye dogs at home.
Seems like a horrible idea.
I saw that monster kill Rowan right in front of me.
So you automatically assume that a Nevermore student is the murderer, even though there's no evidence that a crime was even committed.
I'm sorry. I forgot. You only teach the good outcasts here, right?
Look at that Medusa fireplace. Amazing.
I think Miss Addams is done now.
Actually, I would like to speak to Sheriff Galpin. Alone.
Seems like a bad idea to me, unless she's plotting something
I'm sure
here.
I can take her down to the station and get a formal statement.
Someone is trying to cover up Rowan's murder. That's the only reason to scrub the crime scene.
Is that your professional opinion as the daughter of a murderer?
My father is twice the man you are, because you and I both know that there's a monster out there.
And
Rowan is his latest victim.
Whoa.
Edgar Allan Poe said, "Believe nothing you hear and half of what you see."
How is that possible?
Clearly, Nevermore's most famous alumni picked that up here.
We literally watched him die the last episode. Good intro for this episode. I love that we're diving into the murder mystery elements here. I can't wait to see where the show goes with it. Let's go.
Have you considered your antisocial tendencies might be motivated by fear of rejection?
If you were to reject me right now, I would not be upset.
You can't get rid of me that easily.
Kind of crazy.
Everyone, including your father, believes I made it all up.
You mean Rowan?
I witnessed his murder, Enid.
It's just, we all saw him this morning, very much like, not dead.
I know.
Right.
Which leads me to believe I've been losing my mind.
The Cup droops for no one.
What is the Cup anyway?
Only my entire reason for living right now. Part canoe race, part foot chase, no rules. Each storm has to pick an Edgar Allan Poe short story for inspiration.
But when your life becomes a twisted mystery.
I wonder
Maybe
what they're
it's
really
time
going to
to
do with
lean
this
into
picture right here. It's like a prophecy written in a book, you know, so they could do a lot of interesting things here with that.
You had a psychic vision, didn't you?
How does she know about
I
those?
realized you might be having them when we passed by the accident and you knew that poor farmer had broken his neck. Your mother started having visions around your age.
Well, you said you'd be stopping by. But to be honest, after your performance at the Harvest Festival, the drama club might be more your speed.
After I passed out, who did you tell? The sheriff?
What?
What was that?
A note only dogs can hear.
What?
Ever shot a bow and arrow before?
Only on live
Oh, so
credits.
she picked archery, huh?
Okay.
It is up her alley.
Square stand.
At least I'm not an elitist snob.
Of course, she's already an expert.
Ouch.
Rowan, we need to talk.
Wednesday? I'm not allowed to speak to anyone.
You had a lot to say the other night when you tried to kill me. Told me I was destined to destroy the school, remember? Where did you get that drawing?
Back off and leave me alone.
I'd love to see the show explain this away, how he's still alive, because if they don't end up doing that, then death doesn't really mean anything. What? Okay. Shapeshifter. Well, that explains how he's still alive. Hey, the show gave us the answer right away, man. Who is this guy? What? This is insane.
Otherwise known as the ghost orchid.
First discovered on the Isle of Wight in 1854.
Very good, Wednesday. Looks like you may have competition for first chair, Bianca.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the same person who she was, going back and forth with in the fencing in the first episode. And I, said in that first episode reaction that it seems like they're going to have like an arch nemesis thing here between them. And that, backs that further right there. So I'm sure that's going to continue as a theme throughout this series. Let's go.
Ran into your shrink. She was kind of tight-lipped about your progress.
It's called doctor-patient confidentiality.
Pay the bills, I got a right to ask.
We're talking about Mom. Remember her?
Wow.
Love these warm, fuzzy memories they're making, Dad.
Okay. Little character depth there.
I know I'm stubborn, single-minded, and obsessive. But those are all traits of great writers. Yes, and serial killers. What's your point? Blab and I will squeeze you like a honeycomb.
Snitchers get stung. It's hive code. Besides, I should be thanking you. This is the most girls I've ever had in the shed. Other than bees.
Shocking. I assume your father didn't bring the bloodhound to play fetch.
Yeah, he doesn't tell me shit. You must think it's weird I'm stalking him.
No. I consistently stalk my parents.
Hey.
I thought Rowan was in danger. Turns out I was wrong. Then he proceeded to use his telekinesis to try and choke me to death. These are Rowan's. I knew it was a cover-up.
Another vision. Okay. Which we knew he did that.
You okay?
It's that book, though.
I keep seeing that same purple book.
Yeah.
The cover was darker, more like a day-old contusion.
Have you seen this before? It's a watermark from the book I'm looking for.
I think it's the symbol to an old student society.
Okay, secret
The
societies.
Nightshades.
Like the deadly flower.
Are you and your mother close?
Like two inmates sentenced to life on the same cell block.
I know, it can't be easy.
I act as if I don't care if people dislike me. Deep down, I secretly enjoy it.
Oh, that's you. Oh, her again.
You're not supposed to be up here.
What's their
Good
connection?
to see you too. You were the one who was afraid he would do something to Wednesday. Isn't that why you've been following her around like an eager-eyed puppy? Or is there something more? I like to win. Is that so wrong?
Yeah, and you wonder why I broke up with you.
Oh,
I
man.
used to love my killer instinct.
Okay, that's their connection.
Trust me, Wednesday Addams is not the girl of your dreams. She's the stuff of your nightmares.
It's a hater.
Yoko was in the infirmary.
What happened?
Garlic bread incident at dinner. She had a major allergic reaction, which means she's out of the poke-up and I don't have a co-pilot.
Right, this is how
It wasn't an accident. Bianca's behind it.
How do you know?
Wednesday ends
Doesn't
up getting
matter.
into this.
You and I are going to take her down tomorrow. I want to humiliate Bianca so badly that the bitter taste of defeat burns in her throat.
Yeah, but mostly the past 2 years, no other boat has made it across the lake and back without sinking.
Sounds like sabotage.
Yep.
There are no rules in the poke-up, and she is a siren, which makes her master of the water. Your costume's in the tent.
Costume?
Oh,
Nice.
OMG, you look perfect. Only thing, where are your whiskers?
Ask again and you'll be down to 8 lives.
The runt of the litter.
For the record, I don't believe I'm better than everyone else. Just that I'm better than you.
Damn.
Welcome you all to the Edgar Allan Poe
Let her know
Cup.
she's listening.
This is one of
There he is. Person that's sabotaging these races, huh? Come on, man. Cheating. What? Wow. I'm so weak, man.
Thing.
Oh, they built something before.
Stay here and make sure Bianca can't sabotage our boat.
Okay. That's right. Another vision. At a terrible time.
You were the key.
taking a
That was
cat
weird.
nap.
Hurry up, we have to go! See ya, Joker! I just asked myself, WWWD. What would Wednesday do? Come on, come on, come on!
Another siren? Or is that the same guy? Looks like the same one. Oh, he could swim. He knocked him out. That's right. Bianca be cheating her ass off. Get her out of here. That's right. Finally got over on her.
OMG Wednesday, we did it! This is the greatest moment of my entire life. Admit it, you kind of got to the whole school spirit thing.
You didn't tell me it was a dark, vengeful spirit.
Congratulations to Ophelia Hall.
Nice.
As a former resident, I would be happy to see the cup back on the mantle after all these years.
It's the book. Yep.
What are you doing down here? You took down Bianca Barclay. Try to enjoy it. The girls want to know if you want to hang out later. Oh, come on, it won't kill you.
I'll think about it.
Making some friends now. That's what we like to see.
Yes!
It's good to see you fitting in,
Yeah.
just like your mother. The last time Ophelia Hall won the Poe Cup, your mother captained the team.
Wow.
I was her co-pilot.
Wow. Nice.
Maybe you two are more alike than you think.
Nevermore continues to be an enigma. A place where the questions far outweigh the answers. But sometimes, the answer is staring you right in the face. Your penchant for riddles was legendary. And this might be your cleverest yet. Because it's not a single riddle. Rather, each line is its own separate one. The opposite of moon. Sun, 1, 2. Its leaves weep to the ground. Willow, it melts in the
Yo,
sun.
she's a
Ice,
detective
beginning
genius.
and end never found. Circle. Every rule has one exception. The answer will give a sharp cracking sound.
Snap twice. It's gonna open some door. Yep. This show's tight, man. It really is. Let's see what's behind this. Ancient. That's the room he was in when he found that book.
Secret societies, hidden libraries.
Secret society.
My mother staring at me in a judgmental way.
Wow.
These are all things I've come to expect.
Someone's gonna find
But
her
the
in
minute
there.
I inch towards the truth.
Yep.
Luckily, I'm not afraid of the dark.
Oh man, a great cliffhanger right there. All right, guys, that was season 1, episode 2. Woe is the loneliest number of the Wednesday show on Netflix. Let's go see in this episode, man. So, another banger, man. You already know it's another banger. I really enjoyed this episode. It wasn't as exciting as the first episode. However, I feel like the show still held, a certain amount of momentum, which I appreciate because not all shows do when you're leading into the next episode after the intro. And so, what we got to see here in this episode, of course, we got to see more into this murder mystery. They set up a nice question in the beginning of the show of how is this kid still alive that she's seen gets murdered, and then we of course find out it was a shapeshifter, and then that shapeshifter even further goes from that man to the principal, right? So extremely interesting there. Does the principal want to like hide away this monster that's murdering people? What's her connection to that thing? Also, we dive more into the feud between Wednesday and between the Siren Bianca, and I like the little feud that they have. I kind of, picked up on that in the first episode. I'm glad they're keeping this theme going of them, being at each other's throat because she needs someone who's kind of equal to her to, battle with during this season. And then I also like that she got one over on her considering she beat her in the fencing in the first episode. So I like that, Wednesday came back with another dub, with another win, and this one beat her at her own game. But that's not really what's most important about this episode. What I found most intriguing about this episode was the secret society thing and the whole mystery with this book of the Nightshade. I think that's extremely intriguing, man. So we found the hidden room that he was in. She cracks the code. Again, there was a lot of detective work inside of this episode. I like seeing that out of her character. Another element, and inside this secret room where the secret society dwells, all these books, it's pretty much a replica of the main library inside the school, inside Nevermore Academy. And so inside of here where she finds the book, we finally start looking through it. But right when we do, boom, she gets captured by what I can assume is other members of the secret society that dwell, like under the school there. And also another interesting detail, her parents' picture, specifically her mother, of course, who I see as being pretty much like her twin. I mean, she's identical to her mother, which is why she doesn't like her, if that makes any sense. But the fact that her parents could have been, a member of this secret society also extremely intriguing. I can't wait to see where they go with this mystery, man. I really want to dive into that because it's the behind the shadows things that are the most interesting here about Nevermore Academy. But I did still like the surface level stuff where we have, some fun with the other members of the school and classmates and the extracurricular activities and all that. I still liked all that. One thing that I did forget to praise though in the first episode and mentioned in the first episode was the soundtrack. I skipped right over that. It's extremely vital to this series and to how well these episodes really turn out, because without this background noise, without the soundtrack here, the scenes don't have as much meaning or as much value. Like, it just adds so much to the scene, that Tim Burton style music, and it just wraps everything up perfectly. So anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on this episode. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. If you don't know why you're on Demigod, do commentaries, reactions, and reviews. If you're seeing that in the right place, man, hit subscribe, hit the like button. I drop multiple videos a week on the channel, so you expect that of me. If you don't already know, I am the Demigod, the chosen one here on Demigod ENT, and I'm out of this thing, man. If y'all want to see more out of this series, just show some love and support, and quite honestly, I can't wait to get into episode 3. I'll catch you on the next episode. Peace.